Arsenal enter as bettable favourites when they visit struggling Aston Villa on Sunday. Their price seems quite high, though, for a team like Arsenal, who are just 2 points away from first place Leicester. Is it their Champions League away match to Olympiacos that has maybe factored in for that price?
I think it's to do with the topsy-turvy Premier League season we're seeing, Natalie, rather than the away game they had. You know, odds-on backers have had their fingers burned. Last week we had 5 or 6 odds-on teams in the Premier League getting beat. Liverpool got beat at Newcastle. And the only team that really did the business for Arsenal, it's been an absolutely massive game, a massive week for Arsenal Football Club. All the other main contenders in the Premier League dropped points. Arsenal did the business at home to Sunderland, and then they go to Olympiacos and win 3-0. And I think they'll get better and stronger from this. Villa are very, very poor. They've only won once all season on the opening day. They haven't won at home, and Arsenal on a roll. Arsenal win this, and I think they win this very well as well.
Yeah, I think they might be a little fatigued, but I certainly riding high after that amazing 3-0 Olympiacos win. I'm actually just going to take Arsenal as a straight bet to win because I think at 1.62, I think there's value there for a team like Arsenal.
Yeah, also, I mean, everyone goes on about their injury list of players that are missing, but also there's a huge amount of players coming back to fitness. Aaron Ramsey's now back into the side. Theo Walcott's been on the bench for the last 2 games. He can bring him on in a game like this. So they're getting their players back. Jack Wilshere's coming back in January as well. Coquelin will be back for the Champions League. All is looking good for Arsenal. The one bet I really like here is the Arsenal win to 0. It's a better price than you can get for the Arsenal to win, but I don't disagree on this occasion. I think Arsenal will win. And when you look at the 3 matches they played last season, they played in 3 different times last year, and Arsenal won by an aggregate 12-0. They won every game by 0 in every single one of those 3 matches. The last time Aston Villa beat them was 16 matches ago at Villa Park. Arsenal always beat them. And the way Villa are playing at the moment, they're very, very poor. I just can't see anything from other than a away win. And I think they'll do it very comfortably. I think Arsenal will win to 0. And I think that bet there is not only the best bet in this game, it's one of the best bets in the Premier League this weekend.
Yeah, to be honest, I think that's like a really brave bet. Because yes, Aston Villa have only scored 5 at home and are playing a team with one of the toughest defences in the Premier League. But I think that they might still be fatigued from their Champions League trip away. And that this is a strong chance that Aston Villa will actually get a home goal in. They are playing for survival right now and really have nothing to lose. I'm not saying that it's not possible. I just think that it's a brave bet. I think Aston Villa and Remy Gard certainly is looking for that first win. I think we're going to see an Aston Villa goal, personally.
Well, I'm a brave man. I'm going to go. I disagree with that, Mark. I think you're right when you said at the beginning that Arsenal will win the game. Remy Gard's a good friend of Arsene Wenger. He's an former Arsenal player as well, so he's going to have his side well up for this game. But the fact is, the matter is, they're not good enough. You know, Arsenal played in Timbuktu last week. They could be travelling for 48 hours. I'll still. Arsenal are far too good for Villa. I think they can make change as well from that side. Their squad's big enough, and I think they'll win to 0.
All right, well, I'm comfortable just with the Arsenal win 1.62, but best of luck with your bet, Nigel.